Hello everyone and welcome to the brand new episode of GIBS. Here we have Chaitanya Sree with us. He's from IIM Lucknow. So let's hear his story and starting with the introduction. And before the introduction, I would like to welcome Chaitanya to the this brand new episode of GIBS. And Chaitanya, please introduce yourself and tell us about your background, like family background and educational background. Cover these two.
Okay, sure. Hi all. So myself Chaitanya, and I have done graduation in civil engineering from Shastra University in Tanjavur. And after that, I have worked around 30 months as an SAP integration consultant for Cognizant. During that period only, I have prepared for my CAT, and I have thought like MBA is a better option for me next.
Okay.
So coming to my family background, my father is also like a civil contractor only, and my mom is an normal housewife. She takes care of the home.
And see, you told us you have work ex in Cognizant. I mean, it's a good company. You have worked in SAP. So, what motivated you for the CAD? Because it's a technical job over there, and it's quite different from your BTech. So, what was that shift? Why you try to choose MBA instead of pursuing in the side? Because it's IT sector. It is also booming sector. Why do you have chosen to come to CAD? Yes.
Initially, actually, I chose IT over the civil engineering what I have done, as it had better job prospect, good work-life balance, and also I expected like we can get a good pay rise also if we switch to companies also. There is more scope to that. But after working for around 1.5 years, initially it was a great working, but due to the project constraints which I was working in, I did not got any much scope to switch to another project as such.
Okay.
So I had to work in that project only. It was great working in that project, but becoming critical to that project, we can't move to another different project or landscape to learn new things. So during that juncture, I couldn't think of better opportunity other than MBA to switch myself, and also being from non-tech background, like I'm from civil engineering, so for me to switch to a different skill also, either I must learn again something like coding or some technical stuff.
Yeah.
I thought rather than that, maybe let's give a shot at MBA only.
Yeah, because in your job you can easily see that a person who have done MBA is doing like good over there, even in Cognizant itself, and that's the major reason why people decided to go for MBA, I think. And tell us about when did you started your preparation and how much time did it take you to prepare for it?
So I have started it for starters I have started at 2021 only.
Okay.
But due to the work that is present, due to the work timings and all, it was a bit hard for me to dedicate much time as I had planned.
Yeah.
So 2021 I have started it, and I have prepared doing few mocks and all. And then in that time, I understood okay, we can score a bit better. We can score by investing more time, and I also found out what are my gray areas which I have to focus more. And initially, after some time, you will know that the areas that you can't feel, you can ignore them.
Yeah.
So those areas I have thought which areas in quant I don't like geometry at all.
Okay.
So I have completely left out that part. So those kind of areas I thought okay, we can just leave it. And it took me I think maybe around by 2022 only it took me.
And see, the thing is, this is the challenge that you when you started facing. This is the question about when you started preparing for CAT. What are the challenges that you face? Because at that point of time, you are talking about 2022. In that point of time, it is a crucial moment for you, and you are also working for Cognizant. So, how did you manage that? Because preparing with a work ex is very much hard. Because you have to dedicate time out of your work. After doing the work, you have to dedicate the time. So, how you overcome that challenge?
Yes, saying that it was really hard to find time, right? Because in the project which I was working, I had to support completely whenever there is a mail or whenever there is an issue, I had to work on that.
Yeah.
Also, it was not I am new to the project, so I will get some free time in just training and all. So it was hard, but that's why I think maybe it took me an extra time. I started it at 2021. That's why it took me up to 2022 rather than not just in that year itself. I had to slowly, during the one plus thing that we get in IT is definitely you will get Saturday and Sunday off,
Yeah.
whatever work it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, on those days also you have to work. Like there might be client requirements,
Yeah.
but that work doesn't take like a usual 8 hours. Like those take like just 2 hours or 3 hours. So definitely each weekend you will get like 5 to 6 hours easily. So that was the major chunk where I have utilized my time. And coming to challenges, I would say like this time constraint is only the major challenge which I had during that time. Like time challenge and technically speaking, like few things. Like technically speaking, DLR was hard for me initially. So I had to do more sets and more previous year papers to understand like what why, because if I see any other coaching institutes, DLR starts those used to be harder.
What is
But when I-
DLRS? What?
DILR.
DILR. What?
Data
Is,
interpretation and
okay.
data interpretation and
Logical reasoning. Okay. Yeah.
so that section. So when I focused on previous year papers, it made it more easier for me because the level which they were asking it was quite similar every year basically.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, since you have also prepared with work aids, so tell us about your experience. That is it better to leave the job or prepare with the job?
I would definitely suggest to not leave the job and prepare. Why? Because that too, considering the external dynamics of this current market scenario, like leaving the job is not quite a great option. But even like it might take 1 year extra. Like if you want to work as well as prepare, but by working and preparing, what it makes you is it makes you feel more motivated. That is definitely because you won't be getting. If you get 24 hours to study, you will just study 10 hours and you will leave the other time for relaxing or something.
Yeah.
But if you are only getting 2 or 3 hours in a day to prepare, so you won't be leaving 1 hour and again another 1 hour you won't study. You will study the 2 hours that is left to you. So in a sense, it actually gives you more focus and determination to do what you want to do. So and that builds your profile as well, right? Because it won't create a gap.
Yeah.
Basically your profile. So you need not to prepare an extra question in while going for these interviews. Like what is the gap? Everyone will ask you what is the gap.
Yeah.
So it's not ideal actually.
Yeah. And actually, you have actually mentioned a very good point that while you are working, you can also mention, you can build up a story whenever they ask any situational question based upon your experience. That's a very good thing. And once you have left the job, you have an ample amount of time and you don't know how much to utilize, because you cannot utilize 24 hours a day and for let's say 6 months. But whenever you have 2 hours every day, so you have that motivation to complete. You have that challenge that keeps you, that drives you actually. That's very good. Yeah, that's very great answer actually. And now tell us about the study material that you have referred to, and if you have joined any coaching or so, you can feel free to take the names of the coaching.
Okay, but coming to the study material, I use the general, like the standard ones, Arun Sharma for quantitative ability, and for DILR I did the previous year papers only. Like I bought a book, I think Arun Sharma only, I don't remember, but I didn't find it useful at all for that. Because it wasn't, it did not have the sets that they used to give in the exam. It was some different kind of level, like for some other exams what they give, that kind of thing it was present. So for verbal ability also, I did not find any resource as a book as such. I followed mostly online only and previous year papers, and I did not invest much time in verbal ability because I don't want to learn English now again. So I thought like the questions will be tougher only. So at that moment, if you can clearly understand the question and try to answer the comprehension and the summary questions, you will get it or you won't get. So and coaching as such, I did not take any coaching. Like I just prepared online material only, and I got like like you will get these materials for cheaper, like Times material and all. You will get through drivings. Like I think few people will sell that.
Yeah.
So I got it for around I think some 1,000 or so, I think 1,000, I don't remember. So I got those previous year papers and all, and also like 2 or 3 friends have gave me few more materials whatever they had with them. So like that I got them and I prepared it.
Yeah, I mean,
And mostly like I would say like the best I collected all this material for motivation sake only, but I haven't gone through much of them. The major chunk which I went is previous year paper for practice, And for any doubt clearing or any further preparation, I just go through YouTube only. Like you will see Cat King's videos, the standard people. Like you will see them for DLR also. There used to be some channel, I forgot the name actually. That used to be very good. Like their playlist is special for DLR.
Okay.
And whenever I feel like I don't want to practice, I don't have that much energy. Why? Because during work it's you might not have much energy
Yeah.
to. You want to read, but you won't have that energy. So during that time, I just used to play YouTube video and I just used to see without solving, so that at least it goes to into my mind like that.
Yeah, that's actually a great approach. Whenever you don't have energy, just try to listen to it and let your brain decide whatever it takes in, and that's actually a good way to start. And you haven't joined any coaching, you cleared IIM Lucknow, you are now in IIM Lucknow. That's a great achievement without and one more thing I want to ask, that see, other exams like IIT JEE, these exams are very much hard, but there is no concept of interview, and in that way the CAT becomes tougher than all those exams, because here you have to explain yourself instead of just writing it down. You have to explain yourself. And tell me your experience while giving your interview at IIML and how you prepared for it.
Okay, coming to the preparation for IIML, like it had VAT also, like written ability, and after that I had a PI.
Okay.
Like and VAT was not eliminative. Like you have to do VAT and PI,
Okay.
and both combined you will get a score, like usual score. So for VAT I did not prepare much, but for interview what I had prepared is standard, like usual current affairs what are presented during the budget and all.
Okay.
But because at that time only it got released budget also of the financial year. That one I have prepared, and current affairs mostly. And regarding my engineering, means I had to prepare it, but I did not have much interest or energy to prepare. Like usually it's as I'm telling this, it is better for whoever sees this video. Like they can try to prepare from the graduation or those topics, but I did not do that thing. If you are lucky enough, they won't ask you those questions. Like few people who want to do a stress interview, they'll actually ask anything and everything. We can never know in that interview.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you can cover the many of the spectrum, like all the topics, they might ask something closer to what you know at least. Like you can't answer everything, but at least it could be closer to what you want to tell. So at least they can get an idea like, okay, so he has some information and he knows things.
Yeah.
So that will be better.
Yeah, actually those are the professor, they know all the things, whatever they want to ask, and if you don't know, just tell them that yes, I don't know. Don't try to fool them, because
Yes.
yeah, they are not foolable. And
And also their retention, their kind of span is very less. Like they will just cut you and they'll just say it's done. Why? Because it's not like if for every candidate he gives 10 minutes time.
Yeah.
If they want, they can cut the interview and tell in 2 minutes, done. We are good to go.
Yeah.
Yes, it's better to be as concise as possible.
it's possible. And how long your interview took place in IML?
My interview took place, I think, around 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. Okay, that's good. And see, now we have come to the final part of this entire series. Tell us why somebody should prepare and do all those work and come to IIML, and this answer should be only based upon your own experience, that how IIML is better than other IIMs. So that's the question.
Okay, I would say for IIML, you can do all the struggle and everything. Ultimately, one thing is to get a better package, to get a better job basically, and two is to get a better peer connections that you have. Why? Because I have heard, because even I am currently doing MBA, but once you go out, it's not like you will be again applying for all the companies, sitting to the required recruitment process and all.
Yeah.
Basically, after you work here, after working 2 or 3 years, again you will go to another company, switch to it through referrals only basically.
Yeah.
So you need to have, that's the basic thing of having a good peer connection, and it's not the strength. Like in IML, the positive thing is also it's a huge batch strength. Along with that batch strength also, you should maintain good peer connection. You will get more scope to connect a good peer connection, as it's a big batch also. Along with that, and And also IIM Lucknow means it's not like compared to other B schools, like any B school we can join.
Yeah.
Like why? Because I think every B school gives it's new kind of, every B school has its own USP basically. In IIM Lucknow, I feel the USP thing would be other than these placements and peer connection. Like it has also like student ventures. I'm not sure if other B schools have, but we have like student owned shops here. Like we can do a little business while studying here itself. So it gives you that exposure also. And it's a good thing, like even for the, like it will be a good memory for you to work along with 4 or 5 of your friends together in a business in this B school only, which it won't be like highly profitable, at the same time not loss making. So you can get a feel of it and you need not to be highly tensed about it. So it's a pretty good thing and it will add a very good point to your basically CV also. Because you will become an entrepreneur there itself.
And the art of selling is very much important when you are doing MBA. Wherever you are, the selling is very much important. You sell anything and then only you can earn it, and from there you get your salary. So selling is like the backbone of entire MBA. And if you learn to sell in your college itself, then it's a great opportunity. Thank you for sharing that to us. And with this, we have come to the conclusion of this episode. And I would like to thank you again, Chaitanya, for coming here to us and for sharing your experience. And if you have any feedback, you can tell us.
Thank you, and for I think even this platform for you to create this getting into B schools, that's good. So that you are trying to give the experience to the people. Even I used to watch these kind of videos only before coming, like in YouTube basically. I also used to, and as I said, like in the preparation stage, if you still don't have the energy, you just watch other videos to get even more motivation. Like how Cat King, he posts the videos of previous people who were successful. So those kind of thing, it is great. I think you are also creating some good platform. So I am really great. Like I will look forward to the interviews of other B school candidates also.
I have actually a list of it from ABC as well. So their list are like I have one interview of IB from C from Calcutta. So I think I will take that interview today. So that's all, and thank you for joining us, Chaitanya, once again.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.